Hello everyone, it is Pat with Angel Divination with our daily oracle card reading and message for Wednesday, the 25th of July, 2012. For today's reading, I felt drawn to call upon the flawless protection of Archangel Michael. As many of us know, Michael is the angel who provides protection and helps to remove from us the effects of fear. And after yesterday's strong message about prayers and praying for the healing and protection of women, I felt drawn to Michael's energy as the protective influence here, especially because after I did that reading yesterday, I found out about that violent outbreak in Anaheim, California, where they were, in fact, firing at women and children in a peaceful protest. So, I felt drawn to call on Michael for his reassurance, help, protection, and courage during these times. So let's see what Michael has to say to us. Okay. We've got a couple cards that spilled out here. All right. The first one that come out is God is in charge. And if you look, there is yet another image of a mother and child. With Michael right by their side with his sword of light there to protect. And it's a message again that our prayers have been heard and answered. And this card is also an indication that there is a natural course that this whole thing is taking. And even though we can't see yet how it will all turn out or how it could possibly turn out for the better, it's asking you to trust that God is in charge and taking care of the details. And the prayer on the card says, "Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved." Okay. So, and actually as I look at this card, I'm also getting sort of a message or feeling that this goes out to a lot of young mothers. And what I mean by that is women who became pregnant and mothers in like their late teens, maybe before they've finished high school. And I feel like there's a group of people that are involved with helping them and to care for their children and to help them get resources, things like that, because many of them may have come from disadvantaged areas or areas where there just weren't as many resources. So it's also an answer to a call for help that people have prayed for in that regard. But it's a confirmation to turn it over. We can get very caught up and worried, and that worry can really take up our mind and our energy. And it doesn't, it can become even more of a self-fulfilling prophecy. So this is a big reminder to put it in God's hands and really turn it over as much as you can, and know that God is taking care of the details and will inspire you to take action when the time is appropriate. So, and literally, if I were to look up the meaning of that card in its own little booklet that Doreen provided with it, which of course I can't find at the moment, then we'd see that. Now, the other card that came right out along with it is a favorable outcome. And so, just like we have Angel coming into our card reading today, say, "Hi, baby." Yeah. The prayer in the card says, "Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith." So, I think what this may speak to is that a lot of these incidents that are going on now, it's incidents like these that give rise to people saying, "Hey, enough is enough. New guidelines need to be established. New measures need to be put in place to, prevent things like this from happening down the road. You know, in a big way, that's how in the past, you know, our country has developed the standards that it does currently have, the standards of living that it does currently have. And those aren't perfect by any means, but they are, in many ways, a lot better than some other places. And it comes from enough people, you know, standing up and saying, you know, enough is enough. So that's why we have, you know, we have Micheal working on our behalf today, and he's letting us know is that there is a favorable outcome to all of this. We may not be able to see it in the moment, but a lot of times that involves people gathering together, and you know, it's what he's got in this image, in this photograph, is the scales of balance, and you know, his hand is over one area, but it speaks to the fact that there's balance being brought to the situation. I can't make a video sometimes without a little bit of cat getting in there. So he's giving hope that justice will be served, and as evidenced there by the scales, and that, you know, the light is being shined on these things for a reason, okay? You know, sometimes when we see things like this come up, and as ugly as they are, you know, it's not because the world is spiraling down into a horrible place. The light is being shined on it so that we can heal it, so that it can be corrected, so that new measures can be put in place. So, and that's what that favorable outcome speaks to. If we're going to bring balance to things, the light needs to be shined on, you know, what doesn't have integrity anymore, what doesn't work for us anymore, both on a personal level and a global level. Personal, you know, statewide, countrywide, you know, worldwide. So if we're going to bring balance to our societies, the light needs to be shined on what's going on, and that is what's happening. You know, it's like, I'm trying to think of a good analogy. Usually angels do give me good analogies. But, you know, I guess it's like, as someone once described to me, it's kind of like, you know, when you're scrubbing the bottom of the dirty lasagna pan. The lasagna tasted great for a while, but now it's, you know, it's got all this icky stuff that's got to be scrubbed off. And sometimes the scum comes to the surface first before it gets washed clean. So, or, you know, when you turn on a light in a room that's been dark and closed for a long time, you know, the first thing you see is all the little dust bunnies, and you smell the stagnant air and things like that. But, you know, light and fresh air come into it to clear it out. And, you know, you may see things that are stale and have gone bad. I think you get the analogy. But, so, I mean, that's what, to me, these cards speak to today. So it's, you know, a message to have faith and have trust. Keep doing the good work that you are doing. You know, a lot of us are really moving forward with this consciousness transformation. We've caught the momentum. We are waking up and moving forward in a positive direction. And all of those energies, all of those collective energies are changing things. It's, you know, it's changing, and it ultimately will change the way we operate in our world. So, you know, continue to have faith and trust in that, in the good work that you are doing, in the good faith and the good, you know, positive thoughts and things that you are putting out into the world. So that is our message for today that I get. I hope this serves you, and you know, I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Thank you so much, all of you, to all of the messages and comments that you leave on the video page. I really do appreciate them. And thanks for being a loyal viewer, and to all the new subscribers. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Take care.